Have you ever wondered what it really takes to live a happy, fulfilling, and independent life as you age? In this video, we'll uncover the keys to maintaining good health, financial independence, and a positive mindset, 3 essential pillars for enjoying your golden years to the fullest. You'll discover practical tips and transformative insights that can turn your later years into one of the most rewarding chapters of your life. Stay with us until the end, because what you learn here could not only add years to your life, but also life to your years, ensuring you age with dignity, joy, and purpose. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your support means a lot to me. If you enjoy this content, please like and share it to help spread these valuable lessons. And if you're interested in more videos like this, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, comment 0, your feedback helps me improve. So let's begin. Have you ever truly stopped to consider what it means to live a joyful, independent life in your later years? The secret doesn't lie in expensive treatments or complicated routines. It's rooted in the small, meaningful choices we make every day. Imagine waking up each morning feeling strong, capable, and fully able to care for yourself. That sense of freedom of not depending on others is deeply empowering. The key to aging well lies in the harmony between physical well-being and a resilient mindset. Health is the greatest gift we can give ourselves, especially in our senior years. There's a special kind of pride in being able to cook your own meals, clean your home, or even help your children, not because you have to, but because you're healthy enough to do so. Staying active and engaged gives your life purpose and brings immense satisfaction. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. Think about it. What's more rewarding, enjoying a simple, home-cooked meal you prepared yourself, or relying on others, even at great cost? There's unmatched peace of mind in knowing you're not a burden to those you love. You don't need luxury retreats or trendy diets. Real health and happiness are much more accessible. It starts with daily movement and, perhaps most importantly, cultivating a positive mindset. As we age, change is inevitable, but decline doesn't have to be. Our bodies evolve with time, but that doesn't mean we must sacrifice quality of life. Choosing to stay optimistic, to release anger and resentment, is one of the best medicines available. A joyful heart can lift the weight of stress, and when our minds are clear and our spirits light, our bodies respond in kind, often with vitality and longevity. Let's embrace the wisdom of age and live with intention, joy, and care. This is your time. A time to shine, to live with freedom and fulfillment, not fear. Good health opens the door to everything. And the path to a vibrant, self-sufficient life is simpler than you think. Are you ready to unlock it? Let's take this journey together and discover the peace and happiness that awaits you. Poor health can weigh heavily, not just on you, but on your loved ones. When we struggle, it's often our spouses and children who carry the emotional and physical burden. Worse, if they don't fully understand what we need, we may end up feeling isolated in our later years. But it doesn't have to be that way. More and more seniors today are redefining retirement, dancing in parks, hiking with friends, or finding joy at home through reading, gardening, or painting. These aren't just hobbies, they're powerful expressions of vitality and self-care. The foundation of this vitality? It's simple. Nurture your happiness. Eat well. Sleep soundly. Give your body the rest it deserves. Over time, these small habits become the building blocks of long-lasting physical and emotional health. Regular exercise, a calm and open mind, and the choice to avoid stress and anger all contribute to a life well lived. When you care for your body, you're not only doing it for yourself, you're giving your loved ones a priceless gift. The comfort of knowing you're healthy, independent, and thriving. True independence in your golden years isn't about material wealth, it's about your mindset, your habits, and your health. With a positive outlook, consistent physical activity, and a balanced diet, you can continue doing what you love while remaining a strong presence in your family's life. Health is the ultimate blessing. It gives you freedom. It fuels your passions. It strengthens your relationships. And perhaps most importantly, it helps your children appreciate and admire your self-sufficiency and joy for life. Let's talk about clarity. Why do some seniors fall victim to financial scams or misleading health products? Often, it's not a lack of intelligence, but a lack of vigilance. As we age, staying sharp becomes crucial. A moment of confusion can lead to costly mistakes. Some may invest in fake health supplements or shady financial schemes, sometimes losing their life savings. Worse, they might not even realize the harm done until it's too late. Here's a thought. It's okay to pretend to be confused from time to time, maybe to avoid stress or to go with the flow. But never allow yourself to truly be confused. Stay aware. Stay informed. Your sharp mind is your strongest defense against those who may try to take advantage of your trust. By staying informed and alert, you can protect not only yourself but also your loved ones from common scams that target the elderly. In today's world, scams have become increasingly sophisticated, making vigilance more important than ever. Unfortunately, many unscrupulous businesses prey on seniors using tactics that tug at the heartstrings and build false trust. They might tempt you with free gifts, emotional support, social gatherings, or gratitude events disguised as kindness but designed to gather personal information about your health, income, and trust levels. Once they gain this information, the pressure begins, encouraging you to purchase health products that are often overpriced, unnecessary, or even harmful. The most important lesson here is awareness. Be mindful of your surroundings and question the intentions of those offering unsolicited help. Many scams are masked as free health checkups, expert consultations, or group tours held outside formal business settings. These are carefully crafted traps meant to lull you into a false sense of security, only to leave you emotionally and financially drained. To stay safe, avoid any offer that seems too good to be true, especially those without clear credentials or held outside reputable venues. Education is your first line of defense. Knowing how these scams work helps you protect your peace of mind and your savings. Just as crucial, share this knowledge with your community. A network of informed and vigilant individuals can watch out for one another, ensuring no one falls prey to these deceptive tactics. And always remember, while there may be times when it's wise to pretend confusion, never let yourself actually be confused. Stay sharp. Stay aware. Protect your well-being. Your mental clarity is your greatest shield. Let's also take a moment to reflect on something deeply important: financial independence in our later years. Have you thought about what it really means to be financially self-sufficient as you age? Imagine the peace of mind that comes from not needing to ask your children for money, the freedom that comes with making your own financial decisions, the quiet dignity of knowing you're in control. Financial independence isn't just about having money, it's about preserving your autonomy and the power to live according to your own values. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment below to let me know you're still with me. This message is a powerful reminder of just how transformative financial self-sufficiency can be. When you manage your own finances, you ease the emotional and economic burden on your children, giving them space to focus on their own lives. It also reinforces your own sense of purpose because you're still contributing meaningfully to your family and community. Staying informed, alert, and financially secure isn't just about protection, it's about empowerment. It's the foundation of a life lived with dignity, peace, and joy. So take charge of your future. Educate yourself. Make informed decisions. Safeguard your well-being. These are the true keys to a fulfilling and independent old age. It's often said, it's not scary to have money you don't spend, but it's terrifying to be alive without financial security. As we grow older, it's natural to wonder whether we'll need help from our children. But asking for financial assistance year after year can become a heavy burden, especially if our children are dealing with their own challenges such as debt, unemployment, or raising a family. That's why having a pension, savings, and investments set aside can make all the difference. Financial planning in later life isn't just about money. It's about freedom, dignity, harmony within the family. Owning your home, for example, brings an added sense of stability. You don't have to feel like a guest under someone else's roof or worry about being an imposition on your children's lives. It allows you to live life on your terms, at your pace, with full autonomy. Even though aging often signals a slower lifestyle, it's important to remember you could still have decades ahead. Managing your finances wisely isn't a minor detail, it's the backbone of your independence and emotional well-being. In essence, financial independence isn't just about survival, it's about preserving your self-worth and fostering loving, respectful relationships with your family. When elderly parents can support themselves, they relieve their children of financial pressure, opening the door to a more positive, stress-free connection. It's one of the greatest gifts you can offer to yourself and to those you love most. This autonomy allows elderly parents to live without feeling like a burden and helps maintain healthy, respectful relationships within the family. Having your own home enhances this independence even more. It becomes your sanctuary, a space where you can live freely and comfortably without relying on your children's hospitality. By managing your personal finances wisely, you reduce the chance of conflicts over money, creating a more peaceful, loving, and supportive family environment. As we age, we must remember this. Planning for a financially self-reliant future leads not only to peace of mind, but to deeper mutual respect within the family. But there's more to a harmonious home than money alone. Open, conflict-free communication with your children is just as important. Have you ever wondered why some elderly people enjoy strong, loving relationships with their children and grandchildren, while others face distance and conflict? The key lies in adaptability and empathy. Many seniors, often unintentionally, find themselves ignored in conversations or misunderstood because they focus too much on the past, stories that feel irrelevant to younger generations. And let's be honest, it's natural that with age comes a bit of fear, stubbornness, even frustration. But those who manage to keep strong family ties are the ones who adapt, who listen, who show genuine care and presence. To connect across generations, you must bring emotional value to the present, not just memories from the past. Ask yourself, why should your grandchildren treat you with love and respect? In today's world, all value is temporary and respect must be earned no matter your age. But don't let that feel discouraging. Emotional support is one of the most powerful values you can offer. When you become a source of strength in difficult times, when you offer a listening ear rather than complaints and words of encouragement instead of criticism, you elevate the entire family dynamic. Adaptability, empathy, emotional presence. These are the traits that build stronger, lasting bonds. Let's not forget, your children and grandchildren face their own challenges. When you show that you value their experiences and respect their choices, you lay the groundwork for trust, connection, and lifelong mutual respect. It's not about reliving the past. It's about being here, now with love and support. That's how we build harmony across generations. And now, let's reflect on something truly special, the profound value of long-term relationships, especially in our later years. Let me tell you the story of a woman named Lan. Despite being well into her 70s, Lan is full of energy and purpose. She rides her electric scooter every day, taking the grandkids to school, buying groceries, cooking, doing laundry, and caring for her husband. Her day is packed from sunrise to sunset. Yet, when she talks about it, there's pride in her voice, not complaint. She says, "I'm over 70, still riding my electric scooter to run errands and cook for my spouse. He enjoys life while I work hard. Is it tiring? Yes. But is it worth it? Absolutely." That pride comes from more than just doing the work. It comes from love, shared history, and the strength of a lifelong bond. Even though her husband may no longer be able to help physically, his presence is still deeply meaningful. Their connection, built over decades of shared struggles and victories, gives her life purpose and fulfillment. This is something late-life unions often lack. Relationships formed later in life may offer companionship and convenience, but they often don't carry the same emotional weight or intimacy. Lan's story is a testament to the power of enduring love. A lifelong partner offers more than just help. They are a mirror of your journey, someone who has seen you at your best and worst and stayed. These original relationships carry a depth that cannot be replicated. Even in hardship, there is a unique satisfaction in knowing we built something that lasted. So if you're still watching and finding these lessons valuable, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still with me. And remember, while financial independence gives you freedom and emotional support builds family harmony, long-term love gives you roots. It's a reminder that what we build over time matters more than anything temporary. As the old saying goes, husband and wife are birds in the same forest. When disaster strikes, they may fly apart. It's a poetic way of acknowledging that even lifelong love is fragile when tested by hardship. But it also speaks to the preciousness of what we share in a lifetime together. In contrast, relationships formed out of convenience later in life may offer warmth, but often lack the same emotional intensity. Lan's story reminds us, the deepest love is the one that has endured. The greatest pride is found in a life built together. And the most profound joy is in being there for someone who's always been there for you. For many late-life couples, stability becomes the most sought-after quality, a safe harbor after a lifetime navigating the unpredictable seas of love. Take, for instance, the story of my neighbor. After losing his first wife, he raised his daughter alone. Family and friends urged him to remarry, believing he needed companionship and support in his later years. Through introductions, he met his current wife, a woman who also had a son. After only a month of getting to know each other, they decided to marry. From the outside, it's easy to see that their union is built more on practicality than emotional depth. Unlike his first marriage, where love and shared history formed the foundation, this relationship lacks warmth and fulfillment. He doesn't seem as happy as he once was. It's a quiet reminder that in late-life unions, the spark of love is often replaced by the comfort of convenience. Lan's story offers a striking contrast. At over 70, she takes immense pride in caring for her spouse, cooking, cleaning, doing the laundry, even riding her electric scooter to drop off the grandkids. Her voice carries no resentment, only pride. That pride is rooted in something profound, a lifetime of shared experiences and emotional investment. These long-term relationships carry a unique sense of stability and connection that late-life unions, however well-intentioned, often lack. While late marriages may offer companionship, they usually lack the rich, emotional intimacy that comes from decades of growing together. They tend to revolve around support in old age, sharing household duties, or avoiding loneliness, but not necessarily emotional fulfillment. The man who remarried after losing his first wife exemplifies this. Though he now has a partner, the deep contentment he once had is missing. It's a quiet void, one that convenience cannot fill. This doesn't mean late-life marriages aren't meaningful, they are. But it's important to acknowledge that the emotional richness of a relationship built over years cannot be easily replicated. It takes time. It takes history. It takes love tested through seasons. That brings us to another pillar of a fulfilling life in older age, the importance of curiosity and continuous learning. Imagine being able to navigate the complexities of modern life with ease, keeping your independence, managing your affairs, and staying confident in a constantly evolving world. For many elderly people, this isn't a fantasy, it's their reality made possible through lifelong learning. How does one achieve this? By staying curious. By choosing to keep growing. Whether it's learning to use a smartphone, following current events, or picking up a new hobby, each act of learning keeps the mind sharp and the spirit alive. It gives a sense of purpose, and it proves that age is not a barrier to growth, but a testament to it. By adapting to change and learning practical skills, elderly individuals can maintain independence, reduce dependence on others, and confidently engage with the world. Today, something as simple as using a smartphone can be life-changing. Not for games or gossip, but for paying bills online, booking appointments, checking maps, reading news, or discovering new hobbies. This kind of tech savviness empowers elderly people to take control of their daily lives and, more importantly, to stay connected with the modern world. And no, they don't need to dive into astronomy or advanced science. What matters most are practical skills that make life smoother and more manageable. By encouraging this kind of learning, we help our loved ones and ourselves embrace a mindset of resilience and dignity. It's never too late to learn something new. Never too late to adapt. Never too late to grow. And that leads us to one final element of a vibrant life: hobbies. Hobbies breathe life into our years. Have you ever noticed how some elderly people seem to glow with energy while others fade into routine and boredom? The secret isn't in better genes or superior healthcare, it's in doing things they genuinely enjoy. Hobbies spark passion, purpose, and presence. They keep us engaged, excited, and youthful in spirit. Whether it's painting, gardening, cooking, reading, writing, crafting, or even volunteering, having something to look forward to makes every day more meaningful. It's not just about passing the time. It's about filling it with joy. So, as we age, let's remember these pillars. White heavy checkmark: cherish lifelong relationships, their depth is irreplaceable. White heavy checkmark: embrace curiosity, learning keeps you sharp and strong. White heavy checkmark: pursue passions, they're the heartbeat of a joyful life. And above all, let's pass these lessons on to the next generation, not through lectures, but by living them. Let your life be the example. Whether it's gardening, painting, reading, or playing an instrument, hobbies provide a sense of purpose and joy that can significantly enhance the quality of life in old age. They're not just ways to pass time, they're vital threads that stitch meaning into our days. Engaging in activities that bring happiness keeps the mind sharp, reduces stress, and promotes overall well-being. Hobbies foster mental and physical activity, offer opportunities for social interaction, and most importantly, help maintain a positive outlook on life. For elderly individuals, hobbies are lifelines, reminders that passion doesn't retire and joy isn't limited by age. When nurtured, they bring renewed energy and make the later years not just bearable but deeply fulfilling. In the end, the message is simple: a happier, healthier old age often lies in the quiet, consistent pursuit of simple pleasures. Of course, not every activity suits everyone. At 70, vigorous exercise might not be ideal, and even dancing in the park may not appeal to all. Some can't sit for long periods, which makes things like playing mahjong difficult. That's why it's so important to find hobbies that truly align with each person's unique abilities and interests. Whether it's chess, singing, painting, fishing, or simply going on short nature walks, the best hobbies are the ones that feel natural and nourishing. A playful spirit is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves in old age. After retirement, many people feel lost. Their daily routines shift from work and purpose to caregiving roles, often babysitting grandchildren or managing household responsibilities. As the structure of work disappears, so too can a person's sense of identity or enthusiasm for life. There's a common misconception that with age must come seriousness. But the truth is, being playful, lighthearted, and curious can lead to greater happiness and longevity. The older we get, the more we should let go of burdens we carried in our youth: status, ego, expectation, and lean into the freedom to enjoy life on our terms. Playing, in all its forms, is about rediscovering joy and rebuilding confidence. Research has shown that seniors who maintain a playful attitude are not only happier but live longer. As we face inevitable changes, physical decline, shifts in identity, and social isolation, play helps us stay mentally and emotionally agile. It boosts blood circulation, lung capacity, and strengthens the brain, slowing memory decline and offering protection against loneliness. Especially in group settings, play creates a sense of community and connection, vital elements for a fulfilling life. Even the great minds knew this. Isaac Newton, in his later years, delighted in blowing soap bubbles, mesmerized by their shifting colors. Economist Yuan Yujian, who affectionately called himself a professional player, embraced modern pastimes like computer games, blogging, and puzzles, refusing to let age define his curiosity. These stories remind us, you're never too old to play. There's a saying, a person without hobbies cannot be friends with a person who has them. Hobbies don't just bring joy, they attract joy. Elderly individuals who stay curious and passionate radiate a unique warmth and wisdom, making them natural sources of light in their communities. If you're still watching this video and these stories resonate with you, drop a 4 in the comments to let me know you're here and still curious. In conclusion, embracing hobbies in old age isn't just about filling time. It's about filling life with meaning, movement, and magic. Yes, aging comes with its challenges, but the joy and confidence that come from doing what you love, no matter how simple or unconventional, can restore vitality and meaning. Hobbies like chess, painting, singing, fishing, or even blogging and gaming help keep the mind sharp, the spirit young, and the heart open. They offer purpose, companionship, and healing, even a form of quiet resistance against the loneliness that too often shadows old age. The long-lived stories of people like Newton and Yuan Yujian are testaments to this truth. Staying playful helps us stay whole. As we age, the goal isn't to become more reserved or rigid. It's to become more open, more curious, more willing to explore. Each day becomes a gift. Each hobby, a doorway to discovery. Each moment, an invitation to grow. So let's encourage our seniors and ourselves to keep playing, keep learning, and keep living with joyful intention. After all, age is just a number, but a broad heart, a playful spirit, and a curious mind, those are timeless. Imagine an elderly person who, instead of becoming narrow-minded or irritable with age, remains open, calm, and accepting. They don't envy others' success or belittle their children. They don't dwell on income or worry about the future. Instead, they treat each day as a gift, embracing the present as the best time of their life. We often hear that old age brings small temperaments and small perspectives, leading to stubbornness or irritability. But when someone can rise above these tendencies, remaining open-minded, gentle, and content, it becomes a rare and precious strength. They don't constantly compare themselves to others. They don't cling to regrets or what-ifs. Instead, they find peace where they are and beauty in the imperfections around them. This mindset, this broad heart, offers a powerful lesson for all of us, young and old. It invites us to rethink what it means to age gracefully and joyfully. It's about letting go of needless worry, embracing the now, and finding fulfillment in life's small, meaningful moments. So as we reflect on our own journey, let this be a reminder to live with an open heart, to meet each day with grace, to discover joy in the present. Whether you're just beginning to explore this outlook or have been practicing it for years, there's always value in living with openness, playfulness, and calm acceptance. Because that's how we age, not just with dignity, but with joy. Communication and emotional support are at the heart of nurturing meaningful relationships with our children and grandchildren. When we lead with understanding and flexibility, offering emotional strength instead of criticism, we build stronger family bonds rooted in love and respect. These relationships enrich our lives and provide the warmth and connection that are so vital, especially in our later years. Hobbies and social activities add a deep layer of richness to our lives. Whether it's tending a garden, painting, playing music, or simply chatting with friends, these small joys keep our minds active, our hearts light, and our spirits lifted. They're also powerful antidotes to loneliness, a challenge many elderly people face. Staying connected and engaged through these activities nurtures a vibrant and fulfilling lifestyle. At the same time, keeping a broad-minded, grateful attitude helps us see life not through the lens of what's missing, but through the light of what's present. A content and thankful heart doesn't dwell on the negatives. It finds joy in the here and now and recognizes the value in everyday experiences. This perspective is the cornerstone of a peaceful and fulfilling life. Because in truth, the secret to happiness in our golden years isn't about grand gestures or luxury lifestyles. It's found in the simple, intentional choices we make each day, prioritizing our health, staying financially mindful, keeping mentally and socially active, embracing a positive and flexible outlook. If these reflections have inspired you or sparked something inside you, comment 9 below to let us know you're feeling it. If not, feel free to comment 0. Your feedback is truly appreciated and helps us grow. Thank you for spending this time with us. As we wrap up, we've explored how communication, emotional support, hobbies, and a positive mindset can lead to a rich and meaningful life in our later years. But we'd love to hear from you. What lesson resonated most with you? What's one thing you'll take with you into your own life? Please share in the comments. We read every one. And if you found this video inspiring or helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means so much and helps us continue sharing content that truly matters. Until next time, remember, a broad heart, a curious spirit, present mind. That's how we keep living our best lives at every age.